This is Optimal Living Daily Relationships, episode 198. Is it chemistry or is it love? By Evan Marc Katz of and&nbsp. And I'm your host, Joss Marie. Welcome to this show where I bring you content from some of the best relationship blogs in the world regarding marriage, parenting, family, dating, breakups, and much more. So make sure and come on back every Monday through Friday to hear from a wide range of authors with various perspectives. Today, I have a post from Evan Marc Katz all about finding true love, which he believes one first must learn how to distinguish between chemistry and love. Also, now's the time to sign up for Courtney Carver's year-long course on simple living because registration ends soon. The course just launched this month, and there is going to be a new topic every month thereafter. And you may recognize some of the course contributors because we feature them right here on OLD Relationships, including Mark and Angel. If you'd like to register for Courtney's course, you can sign up right at oldpodcast.com/learn. And before I go any further, I just want to say happy belated birthday to my dad. I'm so lucky to have you in my life. I have an entire list of things I'm grateful to you for, but 3 things that really stand out to me are the lessons you've taught me on compassion, empathy, and appreciating the small things in life. So I just want to say thank you for being you. I love you, and I hope this is the best year yet. And with that, let's hear today's post and start optimizing your life. Is it chemistry or is it love? By Evan Marc Katz of and&nbsp. Chemistry. There's no feeling like it. Your eyes meet, your hands touch, and you're suddenly consumed with a new partner. You live for the present. You dream of a future, and your heart outtraces your head. All you know is that you wouldn't trade this feeling for anything in the world. If this is how strongly you can feel, why ever settle for anything less? Then it happens. You start to fight. You learn he's jealous or controlling or irresponsible or unethical. He starts to pull away. You begin to walk on eggshells. You don't know where you stand. You crave the pure feeling you had before, but you spend more time worrying than feeling peaceful about your relationship. And then it ends. He tells you he needs space. He tells you he wants to see other people. He tells you it's not right. Or, who knows, maybe he doesn't tell you at all. Maybe he just fades away. All you know is that you let him into your heart and fell in love. Or did you? I mean, yeah, you loved him intensely, unconditionally, with all of your being. And yeah, he said he loved you. And for a time, you never felt more connected to another human being. But does this really meet the test of true love? Not by my standards, and probably not by yours. Love doesn't flee. Love isn't jealous. Love doesn't cheat. Love isn't cruel. Love doesn't make you feel bad about yourself or insecure about your future. Love endures. When we talk about being in love, we're often talking about a feeling as opposed to the enduring bond experienced between two people for a long period of time. Even Wikipedia backs this up. Quote, "Lust is the initial passionate sexual desire that promotes mating and involves the increased release of chemicals such as testosterone and estrogen. These effects rarely last more than a few weeks or months." End quote. You've probably experienced this. Quote, "Recent studies in neuroscience have indicated that as people fall in love, the brain consistently releases a certain set of chemicals which act in a manner similar to amphetamines, stimulating the brain's pleasure center and leading to side effects such as increased heart rate, loss of appetite and sleep, and an intense feeling of excitement. Research has indicated that this stage generally lasts from 1.5 to 3 years. End quote. You've probably experienced this too. Quote, "Since the lust and attraction stages are both considered temporary, A third stage is needed to account for long-term relationships. Attachment is the bonding that promotes relationships lasting for many years and even decades. Attachment is generally based on commitments such as marriage and children, or on mutual friendship based on things like shared interests." End quote. You've probably realized this, as nearly all of your lust and attraction has not resulted in stable, happy, long-term relationships. The reason I'm sharing this with you is not to convince you that you've never truly been in love, although it's possible. What I'd like you to consider is that the effects of lust and attraction have been hurting your chances of finding love. What you'll notice is that when you're incredibly attracted to someone, all of your critical thinking powers immediately go out the window. This is why you'll put up with a man who only calls you once a week, a man who doesn't call you his girlfriend after 3 months, a man who doesn't propose after 3 years. If you were thinking critically, you'd never put up with this, but you're not. You're under the biological effects of lust and attraction, hereby known as chemistry. And all I'm pointing out is that while chemistry is an incredible feeling, it is in no way a solid predictor of your future. It's literally just a feeling that masks your partner's worst traits and allows you to put up with them. So, instead of chasing chemistry at a cost to your own mental health, take a second to realize that if you feel that high feeling, you are likely ignoring something fundamental which will later break you up. You don't have to trust me. Just look back on the greatest chemistry you've ever felt and think about how those relationships ended. Ask yourself if you want to be in another relationship where you're always fighting and you never feel secure in your future. I'm guessing you don't. If you want to find love, a love that endures, you have to find a new way than the one you've been using for your whole life. Start by distinguishing between chemistry and love, and you're on your way. You just listened to the post titled, "Is it chemistry or is it love?" by Evan Marc Katz of evanmarckatz.com. Thank you to Evan for letting us share this insightful post with you today. And just a real quick reminder that registration ends soon for those of you who may be interested in Courtney Carver's course on simple living. And you can sign up right at oldpodcast.com/learn. And that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for listening, and remember to come on back again tomorrow to hear a post from Eddie Corbano, where your optimal life awaits.